What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Seasoned Vegan. Today, we are making this delicious tofu tikka masala. Let's go! I'm so excited. It's flavorful and filling. So here are the ingredients that we need. You're gonna need tofu, onion, peppers, tomatoes, lemon, ginger, garlic, and yogurt. And then here are our seasonings. We have cashews and pumpkin seeds and fenugreek and masala and all this. Look at this, so good. And all the exact measurements are going to be in the description below, guys, so don't worry if you didn't catch all that. But let's get into it. First thing we have to do is marinate our tofu and our vegetables. So first I'm prepping my tofu into these little bite-sized pieces. I'm going to be putting my tofu and my vegetables on skewers, so that's about the right size that I need. Now for the marinade, I'm going to need garlic and ginger. So I've got all this here, and I prepped, I should say, double what I need, because I'm going to put some in the marinade and I'm going to put some in the masala sauce later. So we're also going to need yogurt for this marinade. So I'm using this unsweetened plain coconut yogurt, and I have some lemon here, and I used the juice from the whole lemon. Here are some coriander seeds, which I'm gonna grind up. I'm just feeling a little extra because I'm pretty sure I had ground coriander somewhere, so whatever. Feeling extra, doing all this. All right, so now we're gonna get the rest of the seasonings. We need our garam masala. Put a little bit of that in, and like I said before, all the exact measurements are down in the description below. We got some smoked paprika. Here's our fenugreek, our dried fenugreek. Put that there. I have a lot of fenugreek. I need to figure out what to do to use all that. This is amchur powder. It is underripe mango in powder form. Pretty cool. This is ground cumin. That is going on the plate as well. We have our salt here. And that should be it. Look at that. Colorful seasonings. I love it. So to start making this marinade, we're going to put in our lemon juice. We're going to put about half of this ginger and garlic. And our seasonings, all of it, just dump it all in there. Delicious. And the yogurt. And we're going to mix all this together. And it's very important that you set some aside for our vegetables, because what we're going to do is just dump in our tofu into this bowl. But I pulled some out so that I could also marinate my vegetables as well. So here we go. We're going to mixy our tofu, and what I did was I just put a tea towel over it once it was mixed, and I threw it into the fridge so that it can just sit and marinate while everything else is getting ready. So here we go. We're getting our vegetables ready. And typically you don't put zucchini in tikka masala, but you know what? It's my house. I'm going to do what I want. And the zucchini was just calling my name. So here we go. I added the remaining marinade and some oil. I'm just going to mix this up. And that is that. We are going to let it marinate. And then when that is done, we can build our skewers. So exciting. So these are just bamboo skewers here, super long ones. And listen, I don't have a grill, which really, really sucks. I wish I had a grill one day, but these would be so much better grilled. These are supposed to be grilled. So since I didn't have one, I had to bake mine. And while they did turn out just fine, they aren't as good as being grilled. I also tried the remainder in the air fryer, which I absolutely loved. So maybe if you don't have a grill, do it in the air fryer. If you have a grill, throw them on the grill. So now we're gonna make our sauce while everything else is cooking. While our skewers are cooking, we can make our masala sauce. So we have cumin seeds, zoned out. Cumin seeds, cinnamon stick, that's what it's called, paprika, our garam masala, our fenugreek. We have some salt here. I'm pretty sure I added some sugar. Yep, here it is. I added some sugar to this plate. And now we're going to add our pumpkin seeds. You guys know I've been loving to cook with pumpkin seeds lately. And our cashews for that creaminess. Throw it all on the plate. That is a good looking plate right there. I love it. The color, the textures. So now we're going to prep our onion and our tomato, which is basically the base of the sauce. And for the sauce, I'm using this white onion. For the skewers, you saw me use that red onion. That's just how I like to do it. It's how I do's it. So here we go. We got our white onion all prepped. Now we're going to prep our tomato. And these tomatoes just needed to be used. They were getting a little wrinkly, so I'm glad that they got to go into this sauce. So here we go. And we're doing a very rough chop. It doesn't need to be perfect because everything's just going to be cooked down and then blended up. So easy. All right, I've got my pot ready to go here, and I just have some coconut oil in there. So I'm going to go in with my onion and tomato, cook them down. I think I ended up putting the lid on for like a minute. Helped it soften. And then I added in my ginger and my garlic, the rest of what I had prepped earlier, and let it cook for a few minutes before I added in my my seasonings, the cinnamon stick, and then all of the other seasonings. I don't think I filmed it, but I did put all the other seasonings in. I kind of just threw them in. There we go. You can tell it's all seasoned up right there. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. That's the base of the masala sauce right there. So we're going to blend this up, but we need to take out the cinnamon stick first. So I'm just going to set it aside so that we can put it back into our sauce after. I transferred the pot contents into this Vitamix, added a little water, and now I'm just going to go ahead and blend it up until it gets to the consistency that I like. I'm looking for smooth, but not butter smooth. So here we go. That's what I like. Putting it back into the pot, and I'm going to add my cinnamon stick back in. And at this point, your skewers should be done. So go ahead and remove them, and you could leave them as skewers, or you could add them to your sauce like I did here. So I just mixed them into my sauce. I also have some basmati rice here and a side of cilantro. So let's get into it. Made myself a bowl. Let's see how it is. Let's see. Oh! It is comforting, it's filling, it's satisfying, it's flavorful. So good. And trust me, like the tofu is so much better if you grill it up. But if you don't have a grill, it's okay. You can use your air fryer or you can bake it. Just bake it for like 45 minutes, you know? That's what I did. So anyway, guys, I hope that you try this. Let me know what you think if you do try it. This is one of my favorite dishes. So good. So good. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out today, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.